The opinions expressed in the following program are that of the host and our guests. They do not necessarily reflect the opinions of CWC Entertainment Group, LLC, its affiliates, or any employee thereof.
Yeah. I might make a one check. And every time welcome to the Vincent radio show. They do it big, y'all. There's music, class, there's so much more. Hey, you can hear y'all.
Syndicated and award-winning, this is the VTRS, the Vincent radio show. It's your main man, Vincent Heartbreak Tucker, and I'm on my solo creek as the rest of the crew all out on vacay. It's less talk, more music this time around as I got all your favorite hits, your entertainment news updates, and a few VTRS throwback clips to remind you why we're the best at what we do. So let's kick it off with the song of the summer. It's Cardi B, Bad Bunny, and J Balvin with I Like It. It's the VTRS. Coming up in less than 4 minutes, there actually may be a strike in the NFL, and it all may have to do with Colin Kaepernick. I got that update for you and more in the Heartbreak News Minute, but first, here's KOD by J. Cole on the VTRS.
Love. Alright, listen up.
Got something y'all ain't gonna believe. This is it, man. You ready?
Heartbreak Minute.
Get your flower crowns and temporary tattoos ready because Coachella has just announced the dates for the next year edition of the festival. The annual event in Indio, California is the most popular music festival in the world, and after seeing Beyonce and Cardi B headline this year, it's easy to see why. Weekend 1 in 2019 will be from April 12th to April 14th, and the second 3-day period is from April 19th to April 21st. If you're strapped for cash, there's a Coachella payment plan. Check out Coachella.com for more info. A report posted by NFL Insider says there's a good number of players that are considering sitting out until Colin Kaepernick gets a chance to play again. Sean King broke the news on Twitter along with a percentage of players that hope will go along with the strike, a staggering 25% of the league's talent. Now 25% is a high enough portion to bring the league to shutter and stop on the level of product quality. Minor concessions have been made to allow NFL players the option of remaining in the NFL locker rooms during the national anthem. But for some players in the NFL, that's too mild of a form of protest. Not too long ago, we told you about the CNN story that revealed that 103 Uber drivers have been accused of rape, assault, or abuse in the last 4 years. Looks like Uber got the message loud and clear as they have now installed a 911 feature for both the drivers and the passengers. The panic button has launched only in America for right now and can be activated by the safety icon in the bottom of the right corner of the app. This feature is being tested in 7 U.S. states and should be available globally in due time. I'm Vincent Heartbreak Tucker, and this is your VTRS Headline News.
Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak. Y'all gonna learn today.
What up, people? It's that young man Remon, and it's time for today's reality check. And today's reality check is going out to none other than Mr. Robert Kelly.
Do you like teenage girls?
R. Kelly, that's right. Now, if you haven't heard by now, just this past week, R. Kelly's spokesperson, entertainment attorney, and assistant have all recently resigned from their positions after recent allegations of him knowingly giving a woman a sexually transmitted disease and grooming an underage woman to be his quote-unquote sex pet. Now, all of this news comes after a string of allegations that R. Kelly has been the head of a sex cult going on this past year. And after this, maybe it's time for R. Kelly. Maybe he'll actually admit that he has a problem. I'm shaking my head at you right now, sir. Pause. I think the world would be a little more forgiving if you would just come out and be open about your past indiscretions. If you would just come out and admit that you have a problem. If you would just come out and say, you know what, I've done some things that I'm not proud of, and I'm taking the steps to make amends for my past mistakes.
Well, he'd have to start doing that.
He'd have to start doing that, wouldn't he?
My mind's telling me no.
But instead of owning up to your behavior, you keep denying it.
Do you like teenage girls? When you say teenage, how are we talking?
Somebody who's still in their teens, bro. What you mean what I mean?
I have some 19-year-old friends, but I don't like anybody illegal, if that's what we're talking about, underage.
My goodness, man.
Do not listen to the people that was fired. You know, don't even listen to the people that was hired.
You keep denying it. You keep acting like everybody else is the problem.
My body telling me yeah.
You keep making it seem like everybody else is unfairly out to get you, brother.
Unfortunately, the people that don't work for me says that. The people that do work for me don't say that.
The reality of the situation is this. People who refuse to accept accountability for their actions and accept responsibility for their behavior, they are incapable of learning from their mistakes. They will continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. And you know what, Robert? If you keep at it, everybody in your circle is going to leave you. And then you ain't going to have no wall of defense. You will be faced with your past indiscretions whether you want to or not.
Some people think that you like underage girls. What do you say to that?
Well, those people that don't know Robert, they don't know me.
Your best line of defense right now is to just come out and say, I need help. And then you just may get the help that you need. That's today's reality check. You can take that to the bank.
But there is something that I must confess.
I don't see nothing wrong. No, we're not doing that.
I see plenty wrong, especially when we talk about underage girls.
When you say teenage, how old are we talking?
Y'all gonna learn today. Playing today's best music. Playing today's best music.
Came through tripping. Diamonds on my wrist, they tripping.
Came through dripping. Came through dripping. 901 Shelby Drive. Look alive, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well.
Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. Ayo, I been on, Laura Bancroft. PlayStation Lee, drop the Benz off.
You're listening to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show.
Have you checked out iHeartRadio's free playlist yet? Not only do we have one perfect for any moment, we also created playlists perfect for any decade. Flashback to the 80s, 90s, or stay right here in 2018. Plus, we're talking pop, rock, hip-hop, and we'll even break it down by the year. Hello, 1999. Yo, can I get a what? There are thousands of iHeartRadio playlists. Find the one perfect for you. Trust us, there's a free playlist for that. Try it now. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
What's up, DFW? Y'all gotta join us for Tiki's Shaves Ice. 1626 Morrow Avenue, Dallas, right down the street from Roosevelt. Tiki's Shaves Ice. Open daily at 1 p.m. with over 80 flavors of soft, fluffy shaved ice. Tiki Shave Ice will also have all your favorites. They got the nachos, Frito pies, hot dogs, and more. Tiki Shave Ice. 1626 Morrow Avenue in Dallas, and I'm gonna see y'all out there.
Check this out.
Got something to say?
That's what I want y'all to do.
Then call us at 1-877-99-VINCE and press 1.
Appreciate y'all for keeping it locked on the VTRS. It's your main man, Vincent Heartbreak Tucker, going through the Twitter replies on the show's Twitter account at VTRS Online. Hey, quick question. Are you Team Drake or are you Team Pusha T? I mean, the drama between the two has become really personal, really quick. And at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they talk to fade. I mean, hopefully it don't come to that and it stays on wax. But let me know who you're riding with. Tweet the show right now at VTRS Online. And let's get back to these bangers. Yo, man, the responses on Twitter have been wild. Everybody's out here picking their side when it comes to Drake and Pusha T. I mean, honestly, you asking me? I mean, you want to know? I mean, I'm riding with light-skinned Aubrey in this battle. You know, I don't really mess with the light-skinned runs like that, but I'm gonna ride with Aubrey in this one. I know y'all gonna attack me, put my opinion out there like that. So go ahead, bring it on. Right now, hit me up in the mentions at VTRS Online on the Twitter joint. Hey, by the way, I got a throwback clip coming up right after this throwback joint. So keep it locked. It's the VTRS.
Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak.
Alicia from, I don't know, I always thought Kansas City was in Kansas. Kansas City, Missouri. I should know better.
I mean, it's right there on the border.
Yeah, like they count the same. Oh, so it is a Kansas City, Kansas. Yes. Oh. You know, there's a line. I was like, she don't know where she emailed me from. She's not in Kansas City, Missouri. Yes. My bad. Yep. Alicia writes, 6 months ago I started back a relationship with my ex. I've known her for 15 years. Everything was really amazing until I looked at his phone and found an Adam for Adam account, a gay website with his pic of his penis and profile account.
He's gay.
This man is a manly man with no hint of homosexual behaviors. Initially, he denied everything, but then told the truth with hope to save the relationship. He mentioned he was, quote, curious and wanted to know what goes on. He swore he never met anyone off the site and totally forgot about the account. I know he loves me unconditionally, but my gut is telling me to let it go, and my heart is telling me to work through it. I don't look at him the same. What should I do?
You shouldn't look at him the same.
Hey, for real. What is he curious about?
Exactly. Look, I am about to be 33 years old this year. I have never been curious about what...
This is one of them situations where the test just went all the way wrong. You know, what had happened was she tested him, and she figured out that he enjoyed it a little bit too much, and that's what led her to go through his phone. And then that's how she found the Adam to Adam.
She's saying she did the touch test.
On his phone.
I said finger towards a man's,
anal area.
I almost hit a girl.
See, that guy liked it, and that piqued his curiosity.
So it's her fault, is what I'm hearing you say.
No. It's his fault, because he's gay. He needs to just tell her that that probably piqued it, but then the next guy came along and poked it.
Wow,
and
well, I should never tell Alicia we're going to talk about this on the show. Well,
right. I mean, that's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, speak your truth, you know, bring the truth to light. I don't really know what to say about it. I mean, the thing is, you either want to be with him or you don't.
No, you don't want to be with him.
But I've heard of this situation before. Actually, a close friend of mine went through this, and she kept giving him chances, and he kept doing the same thing. So, similar to this? Yeah. Like, he kept going to gay clubs and dressing up as a gay dude. He kept cross-dressing and, like, doing different things, and he was like, yes, I love you, and I care about you, but, I mean, he was also gay, so he wasn't getting that fix from her, so... Wow. I mean, he's probably going to keep doing it. I mean, I've heard this story way too many times to tell you that he's going to stop.
So unless she's willing to put a strap on, that's the only way they're going to be able to stay together?
She said, this man is a man. I don't even think that's going to work. With no hint of homosexual behaviors. Yeah, that's probably a point.
Look, I mean, the prison system is full of those. So...
I'm sorry, sweetie, and this is with a sincere heart. Let him go. Like, that's more emotional baggage than any woman could ever be ready for. And then not only that, but see the risk that come with dating a guy that lets somebody, that's just gross. Ew.
That lets somebody what?
Let somebody play with her.
Put his penis in profile. Missy denied everything.
You might get kicked out the air, y'all. You know how I feel about it.
No, don't get kicked out the air. He mentioned he was serious.
I'm gonna be quiet.
They wanted to know what's going on. I've never wanted to know.
Ever. I've never been curious.
Not curious enough to, like, make a profile and post a picture of your penis on a profile on a gay website. I mean, come on, dog. Like,
well, you're soliciting pretty much.
I mean, he's trying to talk it down, you know, which is, I guess, the guy's way of lying, but, like, that's just ridiculous.
Like, he's fully invested at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
And then how do you deny it? She's seen it, so it's not like you can be like, oh, that ain't mine. Like, yeah, that's yours. I seen that taco meat before.
Exactly. Alright, so what are we telling her she
Leave up.
Okay, start something new. Start something new.
Ask those important questions before you move on with your next relationship.
I started back in a relationship with my ex I've known 15 years.
I have a question.
So he been gay.
Exactly. Like she been knowing him for 15 years.
But he already been with her.
How long they been broke up? That's when That's when he became gay.
Right.
Hey, no. That's when he admitted.
No, that's when he realized it.
No. Remon, he been gay. He been gay.
Right.
You don't just turn gay because you break up with your girlfriend. Laura Bancroft.
He is with her as the front. She's just the front girl because she says that there's no hint or sign of homo. Of course not. That's why he got you on his arm.
Oh my God.
You're the first.
Laura Bancroft and he been gay. He been gay. Like, been gay. Sorry, Luke, I didn't think it'd go like when he come home, it's not been gay.
I knew that it was going to go just like this on the show. Just like this.
Oh, wow.
Only on the Vincent Tucker Show. Playing today's best music. Playing today's best music.
Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan. God's plan. Listen to my heart go that's on Tommy Campbell's. We live like Sopranos, and I walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it.
You're listening to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show.
iHeartRadio does something no other app or website can do. Thousands of live radio stations you can take anywhere. Want to listen to that station in Denver? If you're in Philly, no problem. In Atlanta and you miss LA? No problem. Plus, iHeartRadio lets you create your own custom artist station. DJ Khaled, and this is iHeartRadio. Just type in the artist you love and iHeartRadio creates a station just for you. With their biggest hits, all commercial free. Free radio and unlimited music all in one app. iHeartRadio.
Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak.
VTRS Vincent Radio Show. Vincent Heartbreak Tucker, Remon Charity E, and also from the stars of Stolen Virginity. It's Juanita Willis and Sophia Knowlton. So I had someone hit me up on my fan page, facebook.com/IamHeartbreak, and there's this, I'm gonna say white guy, but it doesn't matter what race he is. I'm gonna just say white guy anyway.
Sometimes it does. Don't throw that out there.
Okay, we will. Cause how he started out this email is kind of corny, so I guess it is probably good to know he's white. He said, "Hey Heartbreak, this is Evan out of LA. Get it? Heartbreak LA? I rhymed." I just kept going. He said, "So I've been with my girlfriend for about 18 months, and we've only had sex 4 times. Whenever I ask her, she always says she's tired or has a headache. We have so much in common. She's like my best friend, but when it comes to sex, it's just totally different. I want to stay with her and eventually get married. But I met another girl at a house party and we clicked. We're going to meet up for lunch next week. What should I do?"
First of all, if she's always saying she's tired, she probably tired from the last dude that been blowing her.
Right. It's somebody else that's making her tired.
So Juanita, y'all agree that there's probably another guy in the picture?
I would agree that it's another dude in the picture, because there is no way you have a boyfriend that you already had sex with, and if you at the boyfriend stage and y'all already had sex, the marriage ain't gonna, marrying her ain't gonna get any better. You know what I'm saying? She definitely messing with somebody else. In my book.
4 times in 18 months?
Is she black?
If you ain't celibate
and she's black, that's got a lot to do with it, probably.
So I needed to ask him if she was black.
Yeah. It's not gonna work.
But if she white, then that mean
he must be really
down.
bad.
You must be really, or she don't like it.
that means she don't got some of that
because he got benefits or something.
Got that 401k and them stock options.
So this girl that he met at the house party he's going to lunch with, he should go ahead and proceed with that and leave his girlfriend alone?
Yes.
I feel like he should first leave the girlfriend alone and then pursue the girl he liked.
Juanita, you agree?
4 times in 18 months. And the fact that he could actually count how many times that was that day.
Yeah, I wonder if it was like spaced out or was it like, you know.
Like 4 times.
It's not gonna work.
I don't know if I can walk around with blue balls every day, and I live with.
I wonder, do they live together? I mean, that would be even worse.
Oh, you know what? Good point. They probably don't live together.
Yeah, if they live together, maybe they don't live together. They may not.
That's still not an excuse.
Apparently, she's busy with another guy.
Right.
I need more details. I need more details on this situation.
Are you sure it's your girlfriend? Let's take it back. Let's take it all the way back.
That's your friend.
Evan, I need you to
associate.
I need you to message me back. I need to know that y'all actually had a commitment conversation and y'all consented from both parties. I need to know, because now I'm questioning. I don't know if y'all are even really in a relationship, because there is another guy. I'm sorry.
It's probably a couple people.
Oh man.
He said probably a couple people. Oh my God.
Ain't no way four times in 18 months and y'all already did it. That's just no.
But I feel sorry for the dude, because obviously this isn't the only 4 times that she's had sex. The only 4 times he's had sex with in the last 18 months. But obviously he really likes her and he really cares about her.
Yeah.
And I feel sorry for him, but you might want to go ahead and go out on a date with the other girl, man.
Okay. And
go get the other girl.
Okay. So Evan from LA, Juanita and Sophia agree that you should go with the other girl. Leave the other girl alone.
Yeah.
But I would like to know, A, is she black, and B, was there ever really a commitment conversation? Because there was a commitment conversation. Y'all only had sex 4 times. You're horrible, my G.
You in LA too. I'm just gonna say that. Just saying, it's a lot of free spirits out there. Just saying. That's it, Evan.
Only on the Vincent Tucker Show.
Syndicated and award-winning, this is the VTRS, the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. Vincent Heartbreak Tucker here, and if you're just tuning in, it's just your boy here. I'm on my solo creek. Crew's all out on vacay, but don't worry, they'll be back next time around. In this hour, we're keeping the hits coming, and I got the latest for you in the entertainment news with the good, the bad, and the ugly, and a few VTRS throwback clips to remind you why we're the best at what we do. Here's Migos and Drake with Walk It, Talk It, cause, you know, you gotta walk it like you talk it. That probably didn't need an explanation, huh? I'm sorry, my bad. Migos, Drake, keep it locked.
Yeah.
Whoa. Now, it's time for the good.
Talk about paying it forward. A couple of weeks ago, Offset was involved in a serious crash after he swerved his car off the road trying to dodge somebody in the street. The photos released of the accident showed a banged up green Challenger that really solidified how lucky Offset is to be alive. In Cardi B's since deleted tweet, she mentioned how a man who was walking home from work was thankfully at the scene and walked Offset home and just vanished. Now that Offset is seemingly much better than he was before, he tracked down the Good Samaritan and rewarded him with a new car.
Now, it's time for the bad.
The homie Meek Millie got some bad news in court this week, as the judge who's been a thorn in his side is officially staying on his criminal case. A separate state court judge in Philly denied Meek's bid to strip his pending case away from Judge Bernice Brinkley, saying he couldn't overrule another judge of equal standing and adding, "I wear the same robe as she does." Meek's attorney said they're going to take their argument to the Pennsylvania Supreme Court to try to get the case reassigned. Really hate that Meek Mill can't shake this judge who's obviously compromised and can't operate without personal bias.
Now, it's time for the ugly.
And I don't know if this is ugly, but it's definitely very sad. In mid-May, SZA took a brief break from the TDE Championship Tour because her vocal cords were swollen and she needed her rest. Well, she made a return to the stage during a tour stop in New York City, and apparently she didn't feel confident about where she's at with her vocals. In fact, SZA hopped on Twitter and went as far as to say that her voice is permanently injured and that she needs time to herself before later deleting the tweets. Hopefully SZA was just in the heat of the moment and frustrated with that nice performance, because that's the last thing we want right now is permanent voice damage or for her to be in that mindset. And that's your good, the bad, and the ugly on the VTRS.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that. So check this out.
Are you stupid? This week it's stupid.
What up? This is your boy Yellostar, and it is time for This Week in Stupid.
pull that energy out from your foot.
Wait, am I that deadpan all the time that like when I actually come up with energy?
Hey y'all, it's your boy Yellostar.
Right.
We're gonna do this speaking stupid. So what happened in Florida? That's normally the energy.
Are you gonna get out my segment?
Y'all be jumping all in mine.
I know. That's why I did it. That's why I said that.
Pull out, Charity. No.
We're international here at the Vince Tucker Radio Show, and I had to talk about this story. A restaurant in China, they offer a discount to women based on breast size.
Okay.
How do you feel about that initially?
It depends.
It depends what they like.
No, it depends on what the discount is. Are you getting more of a discount if they're big or less of a discount if they're small? What's the discount right
Both.
here?
That's the same thing.
Yeah, you did. You said the same thing.
You said the same thing.
It's the same thing you just said.
Yeah.
You said, are you getting more? Are you getting more of a discount if they're bigger, or less of a discount if they're smaller?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so if my breasts are small, does that mean I get a smaller discount versus a woman who has big breasts and she gets a bigger discount?
Right.
That means
Yeah.
You just said the exact same thing.
Exactly.
I said it twice.
Yeah.
My bad.
Two different ways.
But
what you mean is if a woman has smaller breasts, will she get a
smaller or a larger discount?
Yeah, there we go.
So now that's 3 times it's been said. Yes.
Well, no, it was 2 one way, and a different way the third time.
And do you have to show
I hope everybody is understanding at home now.
Ask this question,
Do you
Charity.
have to show your breasts, or is this through a shirt?
That's a good question. The advertisement that they had a bunch of cartoon characters that listed, it listed A, you got a 5% discount, and all the way to G Cup, you got a 65% discount.
G Cup.
So is somebody like testing these? Like, okay, let me see if these are real. Is there some clarity on if they're real or fake?
There's
and is there somebody
metrics on this? What is
there's no distinction between real and fake.
They look through the shirt?
They do not look through the shirt. They assure the customers that they would get their discounts from the waitresses rather than dealing with the male staff in order to avoid embarrassment. So the waitresses, which were female waitresses, would figure out the size of the discount that they would get.
Okay. The only reason I asked that was because, like some women have what some of us call sneaky big tits.
Naturi Naughton kind of has some.
She does have sneaky big tits.
Yeah.
Does she? What about Lala?
Yeah.
No, hers are not sneaky.
No, you can see them things coming from
She ain't sneaking nothing.
And does sneaky mean like if they're up when you have the bra and then when you take the bra off they're down?
No. It's just a size to, like how they look under versus how they look out.
Yeah. Keno over here trying to qualify herself.
She is.
Keno, what size are you? What size
Kena's
are you?
like creating a precise.
Are you A, B, C?
Are we really having this conversation?
Okay, she's a C cup. She'll probably get like a 25%.
Not bad.
Kena would get
does not have, you have to
a
break down?
25% discount.
Wow.
What kind of discount you get?
Right.
I mean, it depends where I'm getting my bra from. They measure differently. At Victoria's Secret, I'm actually a D.
We're really
A D? No lie. Well, that's why I said they measure differently.
Yeah,
but I am a C cup at North.
Is it good or bad that the men were prepared to debate Charity on her bra sizes now? I don't know if that was.
Y'all were saying I'm not.
Wait.
Clearly, I'm not a D.
Excuse me, Charity. Let me mansplain your breast size to you.
Like y'all are really about to argue.
I'm definitely gonna do that.
Like Charity definitely got some sneaky big tits.
Right?
Great example, right?
The company, the restaurant did have to take down the sign. Some people were complaining about it, but they did defend the side, saying that a lot of people that came in were proud to get discounts for their breast size, and of course it's going to attract some men to the restaurant. So
that's something that Hooters should consider.
It is something that Hooters should consider, but I mean, they're like that means I work here and get a discount, and then I come in and get another discount.
More men are going to Hooters, so they need to have a penis
package discounts,
right? Measurements. There's a ruler everywhere.
I'm down.
I'm gonna get a good discount.
Okay, please.
That's this week in Stupid John. It's your boy Yellostar.
Oh, now you don't want to do a pen report, Ken.
Playing today's best music. Playing today's best music.
I want you to live your life, of course, but I hope you get what you're dying for. Be careful with me.
Put your phone out, gotta hit them angles. Put your phone out, snapping like you Fable. And you showing off, but it's alright. I woke up in Chris Brown's body.
the Vincent Tucker Radio Show.
3 iHeartRadio playlists are here, and the critics are raving. John in Nashville says,
whoa, 80s playlists? Even new wave? This is huge.
Izzy 906 on Reddit says,
iHeart's got all these playlists from the 50s to now, and I'm like totally the only one who knows about them.
Not anymore. iHeartRadio's free playlists. Want 70s funk? There's a playlist for that. Try it now. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
What's up, DFW? Y'all gotta join us for Tiki's Shaves Ice. 1626 Morrill Avenue, Dallas, right down the street from Roosevelt. Tiki's Shaves Ice. Open daily at 1 p.m. with over 80 flavors of soft, fluffy shaved ice. Tiki Shave Ice will also have all your favorites. They got the nachos, Frito pies, hot dogs, and more. Tiki Shave Ice. 1626 Morrill Avenue in Dallas, and I'm gonna see y'all out there.
Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak.
Now take a crazy dude to do a song like this. I'm a little weird and crazy at the same time. Dangerous combination. Jerry Sandusky, Jerry Sandusky, Jerry Sandusky, Jerry Sandusky. He about to get the kids. Who? Jerry Sandusky, Jerry Sandusky, Jerry Sandusky. Do I hear slapping butts? What? Jerry Sandusky, Jerry Sandusky, Jerry Sandusky. Oh, I hear shower water run. Jerry Sandusky, Jerry Sandusky, Jerry Sandusky. Somebody call the cops. Jerry stole my manhood. Told me keep my mouth quiet. Boy, we playing Robin Hood. Told me where he wanted me. My hands around my ankles. What's that, Mr. Jerry? Call you Mr. Dangle. Dangle, you punk, you creep. Calling you the tickle monster. Shouts out to the dude who saw you and didn't even try to wonder. Punish you with my butt. You see me on TV. Better back up. I know Patrono. All I got is my bird and my word. Now the dude is gone, clean me up and make me dirty in the shower. Man, you rude. Freddy Krueger. I tried to tell you he wanted my, hey man, hold on. Stop. Oh my God. But
he wanted my, hold up.
Oh my God. But at the same time, I didn't just want to get his side of the story.
There's more to this?
I wanted to get Jerry's side. So I did an interview with Jerry, and this is what he told me. So Jerry, I just need to know. You got some charges against you, man. Just tell me exactly what were you doing? I wear clothes, I wear booty at the same damn time. Coaching kids, touching kids at the same damn time. Selling butt, selling kids at the same damn time. Touching two bad booties at the same damn time. 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 I'm in Ben, I'm in Mark at the same damn time. At the same damn time. At the same damn time. Name is Jerry, I'm a freak. Love to play that hide and sweet. Sing within my face, and boy, you know that I'ma come and beat. I'm guilty, I'm not innocent. They gon' take me to prison, man. Busted down Lil Benjamin, then took him to Chili's, man. That's the way I'm hitting it. Your boy, he sit on top of me. Puerto Rican don't discriminate, I like it in the sheet. Yeah, boy, on top of me, learning all his ABCs. Bonnie on Netflix, setting out the whole thing. Blow the whistle siren, then he joined the tickle team. Boys club, no girls club. In the shower, fresh and clean. Tears on my shirt, handling it, doing work. Lil' Timmy on my team, horror scene, living the dream. Jerry coming with the spike, drop you off at night. Grab a pillow, hold it tight. At the same damn time, I was born at the same damn time. I was drunk, I was beers at the same damn time. I like Titans, I like backs at the same damn time. At the same damn time. At the same damn time. I like back tight ends at the same damn time. I pissed in the kids at the same damn time. At the same damn time. At the same damn time. What? Oh!
Let's go to
he raped them kids!
I'm sorry.
He raped them kids! That's not right.
This is the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. Vincent Tucker Radio Show.
Real quick, if I haven't said it enough, on behalf of the crew, We truly do appreciate everyone who has ever listened to the broadcast, shared one of our social media posts, retweeted us, etc. I mean, we're nothing without the people. And as we truck on through our 11th year in existence, just know that we plan on building on an awesome 2017 with an even bigger 2018. Whatever's on your mind, let me know by tweeting the show right now. Hit me up at VTRS Online on the Twitter joint. Let's go.
Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak.
So there's a church in Harlem that says that Barack Obama is responsible for releasing the gay demons on the black man.
I saw that.
I'm done. What is it? The Atlam Worldwide Missionary Church of Harlem has voiced their opinion loud and clear in extremist fashion by accusing president of releasing homo demons in the black community for white homosexuals to swoop in and steal mandingo meat.
It does not say that. There's no way it says that. There's no way. There is no way. Are you serious, Maya?
It's in the text.
I'm reading this verbatim off my screen.
I am done.
This is quote unquote.
I am done. Okay.
Out of line.
Okay, hold on. Okay. You're saying that the pastor is saying that Barack Obama released gay demons.
Yes.
And that gay white men are stealing black men from black women.
Yes.
No, that ain't what it is.
I'm not repeating it.
Mandingo meat, mandingo meat, mandingo meat. What? 3 times say it fast.
That's cute, Nick. I'm done with y'all.
Only on the Vincent Tucker Show.
Bruh, I mean, y'all still give me hell on the Twitter joint for riding with light-skinned Aubrey in the beef against Pusha T. Listen, I'm reading these comments. Listen, I get it. I know that Pusha T is the more lyrical one out of the two, but Drake been begging for that smoke for a minute. Just saying though. But to keep the hate coming, at VTRS Online on the Twitter joint, I got a throwback clip coming up right after this throwback joint. It's the VTRS. Let's go.
Rock, then bend my knees every time the beat drop. Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak.
So Gabrielle Union, first off, appreciate this opportunity. And from your lips to the people's ears, what is breaking in?
So what breaking in is about is the strength of a woman and the fierceness of a mother when her children are in danger. You know, when your back is against the wall, what are you capable of doing? And we never really know. But we'd like to think that if you come for our kids, nothing will separate me from, you know, literally ripping your head off with my bare hands. And I think what we see in this film is a woman, as a mom, no one's coming to the rescue. She has to figure it out. She doesn't have the resources. She doesn't have, like, traditional weapons. She's got to outthink these bad guys. And she's got to just figure it out.
So what about this film when you was presented with the script? What about it said, hey, not only do I want to help produce the film, but I want to star in it too?
I love women being their own heroes. I love the idea of it's a reverse panic room. Most of these kind of films, people are trying to get out of the house. And in this one, we are literally breaking into a super fortified home that's like Fort Knox. It's damn near impossible to get into. But somehow, Sean finds a way to try to save her kids.
As a fan of, in your own words, women who are their own heroes, in your opinion, what is your character's biggest power or strength in taking on these bad guys in this movie?
Dawn's biggest strength is that she's terrified. Sometimes your fear can be your biggest asset. It's one of those things you don't know what you're capable of until you're put in that situation. But it is that feeling of your heart racing, your arm going numb, you can't see straight, and all you see is black because somebody is messing with your family. And you will do anything to save your family.
So in closing, the people that come out to the theater to support this film, to watch you kick ass in this film, what do you want the audiences to leave the theaters with feeling about breaking in?
I want audiences to walk away feeling exhilarated, and if they haven't taken their mothers to see the movie with them, to call their mother and thank them for all of the sacrifices, all the badassery that has gone on in raising you, that mothers are, you know, that they don't always get the credit for.
You are a woman, alone at the mercy of strangers.
What do you want?
We want something in the house.
I will do anything to protect my kids.
Do exactly what I say, or you and your kids will not survive this night. You understand? She took out the lights. She's smart. But we have her kids. Now, she's desperate.
Breaking In, starring Gabrielle Union, Billy Burke, Robert Cabral, Jason George, and more, is in theaters right now.
Yeah, you know this.
This is the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. Vincent Tucker Radio Show.
You said you died for me. Why won't you live for me?
We had a lot going on last episode, and I didn't get a chance to mention it, but our thoughts and prayers to everyone affected by the school shooting at Santa Fe High School, about 45 minutes outside of Houston, Texas. I've long argued that if 21 little kids dying in a mass shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School didn't get us better gun control and better gun reform, that it would never happen. And I am not saying that to gloat. I hate being right about that, especially after that wonderful March of Our Lives event in D.C., led by those high school students out of Parkland, Florida. I really do, I honestly do look forward to the day that I can come on this program, we can turn the mic on, and I can admit that I was wrong and that we do finally have better gun control and gun reform. But on a more positive note, I am excited to see our power as a community. And we got Roseanne's racist ass up and out of here. She's canceled. We ain't gotta worry about that no more. But I gotta tell y'all this though. It's very important that we all keep that same energy for the midterm elections and for 2020. Cause after all, we gotta cancel some House seats. We got some governorships that need to be canceled. And we gotta throw the whole president away. Oh, by the way, keep that hate coming. I know y'all mad cause I'm riding with light-skinned Aubrey. So all y'all still riding with Pusha T. I ain't mad at y'all. I just don't know why y'all attacking me for riding with the boy from Canada. Anyway, VTRSonline.com is the website. VTRS Online is the URL on all our social sites. And go ahead and visit me personally at IamHeartbreak.com. For the crew of the VTRS, it's your boy Vincent Heartbreak Tucker. See y'all on the other side. Every episode of the award-winning Vincent Tucker Radio Show is produced by Aaron Channel. Executively produced by Aaron Channel, Arkina Dansberg, Cornelius Johnson, and Vincent Heartbreak Tucker. Launched in December 2007, the VTRS is a CWC Entertainment Group LLC production.